Hello everyone, it's Jesse here. I've tried to make this vlog. This is the fourth time, because first two I broke down, third one I made, but things changed immediately after I finished vlogging. Oh god, guys, and the healthy puppies are playing really heavily. Please be quiet, you guys. Just let me talk. I can't catch a break. You know about my passing, you know about the passing of Smokey and the passing of Jonah yesterday. By the way, it's 11/3/2015. It's 12:14 right now. I made the last vlog around 11:15. But Jonah always told me to keep my head held high, face forward, and always stay strong, no matter what you're going through, and I'm trying. Now, there's something I didn't tell you guys. I've had one of Skipet's puppies has been sick for several days now, and I've been forcing water down him. It wasn't from worms. He got a hold of my golden pothos ivy, and it is poisonous to dogs. But online it said that it should be out of their system within 3 days. Well, he was sick for longer than 3 days, and while I was making my vlog, because I checked on him right before I started making my vlog, and I checked on him right after I finished my vlog, and when I checked on him right after I finished my vlog, he passed away. He'd passed away. So I've lost one of Skipet's puppies. Now I have another one of the puppies is sick. I noticed that they pulled down one of my ivy stems, and it was probably the biggest dog that did it, and I noticed 2 of my leaves missing off of the stem, and the one that's sick is the female, the smallest one of the bunch. She's a really tiny dog. She wouldn't have gotten but about 8 pounds. Well, she's sick now. She started throwing up today, which is what started with the other one, frothing and throwing up. The classic signs of poison by ivy. And I tried to contact my family on the hill for help for the other one, and they denied me help for the other one. And I have no money. As soon as I get what little money they do give me, it's gone, because I have to buy groceries and toiletries and normal stuff that you have to have on a daily basis. So I can't, there's no way I could take the dogs to the vet. They told me, well, have your mama help you. Well, they know my mama doesn't have a job, and they know she has no money, so they've been treating me this way ever since she moved in almost a year ago. Really bad. I mean, I could say so many other things that they've done, but it wouldn't mean anything. They just don't treat me the way they should. They're one of the wealthiest families in town, and they treat me like I'm begging for money and I am begging for money when I do ask for it. They treat me like I'm just scum of the earth. I'm worthless to them. They give my brother $200, $250 a week in jail. $100 on commissary and $150 on phone calls. And they give me $50 to $100 a week for food and necessities and all that. Isn't the priorities there screwed up a little bit? So now I have this other puppy that's sick, And I'm going to call my grandma tomorrow, or today technically, when I get up, and tell her again I've got the one died and another one is sick, and I really need the money to take it to the vet. And we'll try again. That's all I can do, is try. I owe it to the puppy to try. I'm not making this video for sympathy. I'm not making this video for views. I'm not making this video for money. I'm not making this video for anything but just to tell you what's going on in my life for real shit. It's going down. I'm surprised I'm not so depressed that I'm thinking suicidal thoughts, because I have suicidal thoughts every day. It's something I deal with every day, and I have for many years. And I've been able to suppress them thoughts today, but finding the puppy dead and having to bury him or I put him outside, and I'm gonna go, after I finish this vlog, I'm gonna go bury him out in the backyard, out in the backyard behind my fence, not in my fence. Imagine me with a flashlight and a shovel. It's midnight. People are probably gonna call the cops on me or something. But she's sitting right down here by my foot, and she was always the spunkiest one, and always raring to go and wanting to fight, and not today. So I told my mom, who left her truck in, it got too dark so she couldn't drive, so she had to leave it in Kirby. So her and her friend are here staying the night. They've got to be gone by 5 a.m. for him to get to his job at 6 a.m. Mom's going to stay in town and go to the Church of Nazarene or whatever in Glenwood and try to get food bank, because tomorrow's their food bank. And I told her to get back here as soon as she could, possibly can, get back here. Get the 3 healthy puppies and go in town and sit with the free puppy sign. I usually charge $10. Well, in the past I've charged $10 a puppy, simply because I want the person to pay money so I know that they're going to take care of it. But at this point, I just want the healthy puppies rehomed immediately so they do not get a hold of my ivy, and they don't pull it down again, and they won't die at this point. So I told her, I said, if she can get back here by 9 a.m., that'd be wonderful. And, you know, my door's not fixed, so, like, the simple solution that we figured out, putting a deadbolt, 2 latches, and put 2 latches, one on the door, one on the frame, so they can clasp together, and I can put a deadbolt in it and lock it, and I can leave. Well, that's easy, simple, cheap solution by my wealthy family has not been done yet. My dad hasn't come and done it yet, and I begged them to come do it, because I have a really bad tooth and I need to go to the dentist too. And so I haven't been able to get these puppies out of the house. They're not 6 weeks quite yet, but they're already all eating food. So I just said, Mom, you just, if you can get back here by 8:30, that would be wonderful, just so you can pick these healthy puppies up, and take them uptown. And stay as long as you have to stay to get rid of them, all 3 of them. I don't know what I'm going to do with this sick one. I'm going to do what I did with the other sick one, which was use a syringe. I'm going to decontaminate the syringe and without a needle, and force water down her if she don't drink. As right now, she's still drinking, but she's getting weaker, and I'm going to start forcing water down her tomorrow, which is what I did for the other puppy. And she's just been drinking tonight and have a good old time, and I called her over here. I called her before 7, she wouldn't answer. They were over there having a good old time. Then I called, then I went over there. Knocked on the door, told her to get her ass over here now. And she come over and had literally, it was like so weird, she didn't have any sympathy for the dog that passed away. I'm like, Mom, I have to, at midnight, I've got to deal with a dead puppy that I raised and played with every day and loved. I'm gonna have to deal with that tonight. You aren't, but why aren't you caring? I care, but I'm just, she's been drinking. And now this other one is sick. So, like I said, I'm not making this video for sympathy or for anything like that. I don't want people to ask me for my P.O. box so they can send me money. I don't want that. That's not what, I'm not about that. I'm not liking that. I have a GoFundMe account, but I don't have a checking account. You have to have a checking account to have a GoFundMe account to get the money off of it. The banks here in town want to charge you $10 a month, and hell, I can't spend $10 a month just to have a checking account open. I won't even have the money that I do get for groceries and necessities. It's spent already. So there's no reason for me to have a checking account, really, because I'm not going to put any money in there. Except for I'll be able to transfer the money from my GoFundMe to my checking account. But I can't pay the $10 a month for checking. I can't pay it. And the Hill is not going to pay it for me. They barely give me $50 to $100 a week, and that's 50. Usually it's 50, but sometimes they'll give me double when I say I really, really need more things than normal. And it's sad that they give my brother $150, $200 a week in county jail, and they won't give me that or near that to live on. I've never done anything wrong, never even gotten a ticket, and he's sitting in jail with 6 felony counts, and they're just shoving money in him like he's fucking slot machine. And my last but not least, this is not to my YouTube viewers, this is not to my YouTube audience. This is to the family that watches me. These videos are not designed or created for my family to watch, because I'm keeping it real and I'm telling the truth, and sometimes the truth hurts and it stings. And somehow my grandmother has been informed about some things that I've said in past videos. So my family is creeping in on my videos. Because none of my friends around here, none of my people are telling my family anything. It's my family that's watching, that's telling my family this. And it's probably you, my aunt, that I cannot stand, and I wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire in front of me. I'd take my bat and go walking dead style on your head. I hate your guts. I don't like you. I never will like you ever again. I don't like your children. I don't like your husband. I don't like your property. I don't like your morals. I don't like your church. I don't like your church family. I don't like the gossip. I don't like the bullshit. I hate your fake blonde hair. I hate you, period. I hope you have a miserable life. I hope you have a completely miserable life for the rest of your time. I hope you live just like a Pipkins and live for a long time and become arthritic and everything, everywhere, all over. I hope you suffer. I can't stand you. I never want to speak to you again. I never want to see you again, or your children, or your husband. And that's why I don't attend Christmas or Thanksgiving, because you convince my grandparents to have it at your house every year, knowing that I won't come because of you and your family. By the way, to my YouTube audience, the people I'm speaking of, my grandma gives them lots of money, lots and lots of money when they ask for it, with no qualms, no problems. Writes a $600 check, no problem. Write a $1,500 check, no problem. But me, they don't give a fuck about me. If I made you any kind of sort of way, I'm sorry. That was not my intentions. I'm sorry if you're depressed, if you're sad, if you're hurt by what I've said, but I'm only telling the truth. I keep it real. I keep it 100, 100. And that's all I gotta say. I'm emotionally spent. I'm emotionally abused. I'm done. I'm not going to attempt the 45 videos in my watch later list. I'll watch them later. I'm gonna eat a sandwich and go to bed. I don't want anything to do with anybody right now. And that's not anybody's fault out there that's watching me. It's not your fault. Peace, Ewans. I love you. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.